First, I'd like to ask if Michael would like to say anything regarding any of the stuff that we've talked about today.
He says no, but he's here to say no, so you're here.
So he has nothing. Okay.
But you have nothing to say? No. Now, is this Michael? Josh's, spirit guide. Dear friend and spirit guide. He says no. Maybe it's not him.
Okay.
I am not him. I am taking over him. Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, okay.
You sound like definitely a negative bully or something. Are you the bothersome spirit? He says yes.
Okay.
So you're the bothersome spirit that's been kind of intruding, if you will, on Michael and Josh and his few other guides, that they're not really appreciating your company. That's right. I am here. They cannot get past me.
Hey everybody, it's me, Josh Hope Paranormal. It's 2019, it's a new year, and I'm forging on with this work. I'm bringing it to you, as always, very real and unfiltered. And I've always stated this, and I'll state it again, that everything I do is 100% real. That's it, bottom line. This year I plan on diving in more to this, showing more of the work and research that I've had over the last 7 years, and doing more work with my good friend and true partner in doing this, Steve Huff. So I'm very excited about that. This video is about me still trying to understand and process certain aspects of doing this work, real spirit communication. So I sit down and talk with Connie. We go over a few things. I also do a private session on my own that reveals some answers to what's happening. At the end of the video, I'm going to show you something extremely intriguing, or at least to me it is, as well as Steve. And we're both going to bring you a much larger video based on this clip. But for now, let's go back to watching Connie and seeing what she gets regarding what I first started showing you here.
Can you ask Jay if this is the same or just...
Yeah.
Is this the same negative spirit that's been bothering Michael and Josh and the few? So Jay says yes. He says, I will make him go now. Speak to Michael. Oh, so I guess he's just going to go instantly. Okay.
Hold on. Before you channel Michael, I just want to see if something comes through here real quick. Who is here that is able to speak on the recorder of my approved guides or spirits? Okay.
Who is here that is able to speak on the recorder of my approved guides or spirits?
I don't know if who Connie channeled at first was Frank, but he didn't sound too nice. She then asks her connection to Jesus what's going on, and he says he will make the spirit leave. On the DR60, the response doesn't sound like Michael or Frank. I'll let you decide who was speaking.
Who is here that is able to speak on the recorder of my approved guides or spirits?
Says that I am Michael. Like almost so soft-spoken, like so grateful or something. So moved emotionally. I am Michael. I am Michael. I am here, Josh. I will tell you whatever you want to know so you know it's me. I want to begin telling you that son of a bitch is not here. How the hell did you do that? That son of a bitch is not here.
Months ago, I asked Jesus through my own connection how Michael died. He told me that Michael lost his whole family first and died painfully, that it happened over 100 years ago. I wanted to ask Connie this to see what would come through. How long ago did Michael live?
He says this generation. So what does that mean, though?
Yeah.
I guess that depends on what does this generation mean.
Can I get a year count?
He says yes, an exact year count to the decade. 1880.
So 100 years ago, roughly.
Right.
That's what I got.
1880.
Yeah, 1880.
Wow.
Because I got.
So that's about, yeah.
I got over 100 years ago. What happened to him? His family? Or what happened to him?
Yeah, what happened to Michael? Michael was. Wow. Really? Michael was burned alive. Also, of fear, panic, I don't know, and desertion? What does that mean? Like being deserted.
Did he lose his family?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, he lost his family first, and then that's ultimately how he died. He was burned alive, but I guess he died inhaling smoke, but then maybe also to some degree,
Fire,
major fear, panic, and being abandoned or betrayed, or not betrayed, abandoned, terror was his state. His last state of mind before actually dying was terror.
Mm-hmm.
An emptiness that you would feel as if you lost your whole family.
Yeah, I got that from Jesus. He told me that intuitively. So that consistent. I didn't tell you that, so that's very consistent with what I got. Michael, before we wrap this up, is there anything that you would like to say through Connie that's important that that you want me to know or you want to say just to speak now?
He says, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay.
And I feel better from this
talk. Yeah.
I don't know why, but I feel like everything's okay.
Sure.
I feel like
communication.
Something good is going to come to us soon.
I left Connie's feeling like I had a little bit more of an understanding of Michael and what was going on with this disruptive spirit that kept coming and going. Once again, Steve Huff, my true partner in doing this work, so graciously offered to upgrade my box to the newest model. Before packaging it up and sending it off, I wanted to do a quick session. Tomorrow I'm shipping my box to Steve to have him update it with the newest pedal. Figured I would just turn on the box and see what comes through for a brief period. So who's with me? Can you use this? I've asked for angels. It's not working. One of the things Connie and I talked about was why after all this time I haven't been able to get rid of this negative spirit named Frank. Listen to what was channeled.
Sometimes he will, the he is that negative being,
yeah.
Let's just call him that.
Yeah.
Sometimes he will leave and sometimes not. You are thinking support, that my support or the angel's support is him leaving. That's not support. not in this situation. This is a learning lesson that will be helpful for future reference.
I figured, because it's different.
Now, of course, your guides, they might not feel like that.
That's what
and you're
I'm
going to be
saying.
influenced by how they're feeling because you care about them.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
because
I'm sure.
I didn't care
That's how I
that he
would
would
feel.
come through. In fact, I felt it was like a peon. I felt it was like, all right, man,
Yeah, for
whatever.
you, but because it bothers them.
Right. Then you start hearing a lot of, this guy's back. We gotta get it. We gotta make it stop. He's hurting us and all this.
So
you
that's
hear
got to be
that.
really,
I
yeah,
can't,
affecting
no,
you.
no, he's not. You know,
exactly.
Let's get back
Just
to work,
because
guys.
you feel that, yeah.
So,
I mean, Jay, what do you suggest for his guides? He says, I will say that being less obtuse, is that the word you're using? Like obtuse, less,
confrontation.
angry, or that quality of energy will not be needed, is not needed to be effective or more effective. In fact, the more stillness, the more silent, the more powerful you are.
So instead of questioning that message or challenging it, I was going to exercise more love with Frank, no matter how difficult. I trust in this process, and I've had a lot of success in helping, communicating, helping the living and helping the dead. And it's Jesus that has chosen me or allowed me to do this work. So I send love now to Frank. I understand there's a lesson to be learned. I understand there's a lesson to be learned. I understand. But I'm going to trust that my love is strong enough. Jesus' love is strong enough. I am him. He is me. And I'm going to wish Frank good luck on his journey, on moving on. I have love for him. I send him love now. I channel the light. It's time to move on from here. You've taught me a valuable lesson that I cannot do this with anger at all, in any way. I ask Jesus Christ to give me the light. This way of being angry and nasty, disruptive is futile. It's never going to stop the love. It's never going to stop the work. The darkness will never survive. It will never fully work. Light will always persevere. Light will always. I ask that angels come now and help him, move him on with light and love. With compassion, we send him off with love. After the brief session, I asked a couple of questions on the DR60 to see what would come through. All right. This is for Michael only. I'm about to ship this box back to Steve to have him upgraded. Is there anything that you would like to say before I do so?
This is from Michael only. I'm about to ship this box back to Steve to have him upgraded. Is there anything that you would like to say before I do so? I'd like to know how many of my guides and spirits were here tonight. Are all 5 here?
The next day I decided to record just one question on the recorder.
Which one of my approved guides or spirits are here and say anything in a slow, drawn-out manner.
On my last Patreon Friday night live Q&A, the patrons expressed they wanted to help Michael. So I asked. This is what I hear as the response, which doesn't make this situation any easier to understand.
Michael, I'm directly asking you from one of the patrons how we can help you and the guides.
So there it is. The saga continues, and I'm right where I'm supposed to be, whether I understand it or not. It's an amazing and exciting journey, regardless of who hears what, regardless of what anyone believes. This is all 100% real, and these are messages from the beyond. It's another realm of existence, and we are somewhat effectively communicating with it. During my Patreon live stream the other night, a patron sent me a link to a video mentioning they saw something in it that might be of interest to me. She had no idea just how important it was. What I saw didn't just validate one aspect of mine and Steve's research, it confirmed damn near all of it.
So a soul without corporeal form. Your soul, it sits at the soul seat, it's stuck in the soul seat, and we never truly live enlightened lives until we know how to shift it. But there's some interesting things with digital photography. You're starting to see these orbs with these Buddhist Dharma wheels inside them. If you look at these Buddhist and Hindu Dharma, it's even in the Indian flag, these Dharma wheels are showing up in digital photography. And this is basically souls without bodies. So you're not in corporeal form.
30 years of this man's research, and he shares it all with us. There's so much more, and Steve and I have our very real research that proves almost everything this man talks about. So we are very excited to bring you that video. So I'm still working on the next Hope Chronicles video involving Connie. Also expect new sessions coming, as Steve is about to send back the box to me, and every time I get a new box from him, it's like another level of communication. I also spent some time updating all of my Patreon page. The group has taken on a life of its own. It's absolutely amazing what is transpiring on the page. All the other members are conversing in a way that I really didn't expect to happen. And I'm really blessed to have this kind of community within a community. I've added new rewards with doing group sessions every month to try to reach the loved ones with awesome results. Also doing live streams every Friday. And now I just added a once-a-month intuitive class that I'll be taking people through, which will be a 12-course class, pretty much. In addition to that, as a new reward, I've also included, for anyone that joins on the 10 or higher level, a special gift that I'm going to send you, something that you can have and hold with you. So please check that out. I'm really excited, like I said before, about 2019. I'm looking forward to a lot of new experiences as I'm allowing my higher power, Jesus Christ, to guide me on this journey. Sometimes it feels like I understand it, a lot of times I don't, but I love sharing it with all of you. If you haven't liked the video already, please like it. Subscribe to the channel. I'm posting 3 to 4 videos each month. I love you all, and stay tuned for a lot more. Till next time.